All right, think we're live. Let's get in the mix. Time to get in the lab. Time to get in the streets again. As you guys know, transitioning from high stakes poker to now, like, I run an AI startup. Real people pay me right now. I have users. I want to get back in the mix with you guys here because I want to kind of do a bit of building, showing you like how I build with AI agents. We have a bunch of customer feedback that we're gonna build on. I'm gonna show you live how I build. We're on the road to like taking it this to 1 million. Right now, a bunch of customers are kind of frustrated, I guess, with some things in my dashboard. So I felt like, hey, let's start getting in the streets again, in the content streets. So without further ado, let's just get into it, show you how I build with my agents, show you about like this AI stuff that maybe you're curious about, like what's the whole hype around. I'm very, very bullish on this. But we're gonna just jump right in and come say hello. Let's see, let's kind of show you. So first of all, this is what we're gonna work on today. User friction reference. We have this analysis here. And I was looking at how people use my app and the main friction points today. This is what we are gonna rebuild. So gonna be an intense session, gonna be kind of like multi-tabling. Kind of like multi-tabling. But first of all, let's see. I hope everything is working and I do have sound. I did use AI to do the setup for this. So let's just jump right in. Oh, how can I share? Okay, I can. Ooh, good, I can share this. But let's share in the Discord. Let's get the guys representing in here. Let's get in the mix. Let's just like tag everyone. So we are getting started. And we can talk poker, we can talk AI. We can talk business. And I hope this link works. Send now. Okay. I did build so actually also to show you guys my app. Let's do like a thumbnail. Let's create a thumbnail for this live stream. So we can have also like a quick demo, and we're gonna go to manual transcript because we don't have a YouTube video. I'm gonna create it based on just like a few words. So let's just like, I'm gonna copy paste kind of like the planned intro to this. This would be like the mini transcript, I guess. And let's see. Yeah, why not? Like industrial techie. Let's use these colors. I want to keep original clothing. I want to keep this pimp clothing. Let's go and generate. Let's see what we have. And in the meantime, what I did, I also opened. Well, actually, let's load up the context. This is, well, let's rename brainstorm dashboard, I guess. And let's load up. By the way, if you're in the chat, let me know if everything is good with the sound and visuals, if you can see my screen and stuff. I haven't streamed in a very long time. So let's load up the context from, I think it's, what was the node called? Okay, generation. And let's work on branch. Okay, this. So as you can see, I have like a lot of context in here. This is connected to my Obsidian. And this is where I have everything. Okay, the thumbnail is ready. But in the meantime, let's jump on this. 56 angry users. I mean, this kind of keeps making like I have like 56 people mad at me, but I mean it's not that bad. Come on, guys. Let's like come on. But I guess this is like what would make you guys click, right? Like if you see like 56 angry users, like wait, what is this? And then like using AI agents to rebuild my startup score. And by the way, this is what we're rebuilding today. So this whole like yeah, selfie, branding, this dashboard for thumbnail generation, this is what we're building. And let's rebuilding dashboard. Let's start a session on this as well. Okay. Getting the mix here. And one thing I could do right now, and like until like we are loading up the context here, one thing I can do is like I ran like a research to see like what kind of thumbnails are working, so I can like set a thumbnail for this live stream, kind of Inception style. So I just did like more general search, like online business niche, and what this research feature does is it shows us like what's going viral across these niches and online business and like similar. So you can see the like the other stuff here, and it's ranked by viral score. So apparently this video, I mean this format, I see this format all over the place lately. By the way, if you guys are in the chat, come on, say hi or something, so I can know like if it's like me not loading the chat or it's just like nobody is in the chat. Because I have nothing in there. Wait, let me quickly test the sound as well. Say hi or something. Okay, we're good. Yep. So here we can see the maybe I don't see the chat. Oh, so yeah, let's see what's kind of popping in the past period. In the past, well, like 3 months. And like we can actually even get. Let's use kind of like one of these thumbnails. And I mean, like people are like sleeping. Are using using sleeping thumbnails. Sochi, hey bro, hi poker guys. Yeah, we can talk poker, we can talk AI, we can talk business while I'm building on this. I mean, okay, I mean, I guess. Let's try to see like if we do like a thumbnail in this style. Until again, like the agent is loading up all the context here, so we can start building real soon. So we use this as inspiration. Let's paste the quick transcript here. And let's see what it does. Let's see what we get, if we get something good in here. So what this does now is like basically takes this like very viral type of thumbnail style and adapts it to us, creates a thumbnail for this live stream. If this one is good, I'm just gonna replace this current one.
I am the law.
Okay. And yeah, I've been putting off, like, as you guys know, like I posted like 3 months ago last time, and I've been putting it off, and I'm doing a lot of like stuff with the AI business. So I never have time to like think about, I'm very perfectionist, so I never have time to like actually think about a video, record, edit. So I'm thinking like maybe I could try like live streaming, showing you guys like how I work and learning like AI stuff together. Just become billionaires or something. So, okay, let's see. Okay. 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 I mean, this is an interesting one. This is kind of interesting. It doesn't, yeah, I mean, it doesn't kind of like, well, it really basically did this, but okay. I guess this is not very like live stream friendly. Maybe we use it this. What's this? Wait, is this her actual face? We're gonna have to research. Okay, let's do one like this, and then we see what's going on. Is that like how what she actually looks like? Let's see that video. Okay, so in the meantime, let's read what's going on here. So, okay, let's see what we want to, let's make it like maybe even bigger for you guys, the writing, so you guys can see it. So again, we're gonna work on this interface and, well, the functionality behind it and everything. We're gonna use some Claude Design, we're gonna use like Claude Code and agents. Let's just get in the mix. Okay. Wait, how is that claim half wrong? Yeah, it's different LLM stages. So yeah, so this is actually in the background what's going on with our like what the pipeline looks like. When when we basically do this. Okay, I think this is probably better, yeah. This is kind of like more appropriate. What do you guys think? This is kind of like doesn't really look like me. This is interesting, but probably not appropriate for this. And this looks more like me. And maybe we use this. Maybe we just use this one. Okay. So yeah, this is I know my pipeline, bro. Okay. So this is my workflow. I kind of like put on on the one side, I'm basically reading what it's saying, and here is where I dictate. Typing is too old school, guys. Okay, I'm going through what you're saying here. And yes, I know there is no copy LLM. I know I meant this like copy stage. And you should probably take a second look at the architecture, because I want to make sure you understand the current pipeline, because we basically extract the transcript. Then yeah, we have the copy stage. Then I guess, yeah, the background prompt generation stage. And then we execute on it with the composer. New line. So basically what I was proposing and what I'm proposing here is that I know the copy stage gives us placeholders, so we can expose those placeholders and people have the option of replacing and really customizing, having more control over the generation, like we said. New line. And yeah, when I say, yeah, exactly. Title input is basically the thumbnail text that we have the placeholder for. And the title, we don't really need to expose that. I mean, they can easily just set another title, so that's kind of just misleading. New line. Okay. Yeah, I guess the placements and stuff. Yeah, the placing of elements in the thumbnail, we will not expose that yet. We would need to, yeah, build that separately. New line. And yeah, regarding your point number 3, the brand library sits on red. That's maybe probably more the case for the editing pipeline. This doesn't refer to the generation pipeline, that note you saw. New line. And yeah, for the face and expression, yeah, I think we maybe have a placeholder already, or we definitely are basically setting that in the copy stage as well. New line. And the auto design style. Kind of gotta think about this one, guys. So this is kind of like, by the way, this is kind of like how I build. This is like in my experience, like I basically, this is me multi-tabling now. Like this is kind of like how I work and how I see like the best results with AI. I first like have a bunch of brainstorming back and forth to like really set up like what we want to do and really define it, because otherwise it just like vibe codes retarded stuff. And then we go to implementing. So this is kind of the best process I see so far after like working a lot with it. So here like it's suggesting some stuff based on my notes. So we probably have to like step back a bit. Let's see if... Okay, it seems okay, it's working. The link is working. Okay, never mind. So actually we're gonna like reset this, and so not like reset, but like now we're gonna get into the big like frameworks. I feel like this is like very important, like how you work with kind of like the mental model in your mind here. So we're gonna like basically again kind of we are kind of an architect here. This is a big job what we're trying to do. Again, we're trying to like redesign the user experience basically for all of this for the app because people haven't really been signing up, like paying. They are signing up, doing the free trial, but they're not really paying. So I extracted the friction to improve based on their usage. So these were the clarifications. Now let's kind of think about the whole building process because I can see a few important areas to do here. And we can maybe tackle some of them in parallel. New line. So the first big idea is exposing all of these variables that we use when we are using the image generation to give people more control. So this is one sub branch where we want to work on exposing the current one as placeholders and maybe even coming up with new ones. New line. And for the main important ones here, like for reference, we will look at the user feedback that we have in this folder. The main friction points, so we definitely want to cover those. New line. And then as a second sub branch, let's say that's going to be very important. We want to redesign the user experience into simple and advanced generation. And that will also be some work. But that's probably done best after this first sub branch, after we basically work on the backend parts. New line. And I guess this simple and advanced generation also will take quite a bit of architecture design. So I guess, yeah, realistically, we have 3 branches that we want to develop on. New line. And maybe the first branch is even the overall architecture branch. What do you think about this? where we basically decide the flow and what we expose between simple and advanced generation. New line. Then the second branch is we develop the advanced generation to expose personalization for our users in the generation pipeline. New line. Then probably the third and last branch will be how do we design the user experience and the interface for all of this. What are we thinking, broski? Okay. This was, so yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a lot of like long-winded, and I just like copy paste it in here. And let's set it to max thinking. Let's let this run for a bit and go back to my curiosity here with this girl, like if this is actually her face. Money with Mac. Because this looks very photoshopped. Badly. But it's getting a lot of views.
With base 44,
God
a
damn
simple
it, I'm
sentence
under unpaid pleb
becomes
account. Skip.
Online income streams using affiliate
Wait, can you guys
marketing
hear
and
this?
AI tools. And I'm going to show you the whole process step by step so that you can set up something similar for yourself. I'm going to walk you through how to choose your niche, how to find affiliate products, how to build your
67K
website using
views.
AI.
I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, the head is her head, I guess. Okay. Fine. She does kind of look like this. Now we know. And can I stream settings? And can I download this? And okay, so yeah, it's running the architecture again. So I basically, let's change the thumbnail for this live stream. Okay, downloads. I don't know if I should show this, but okay, probably not. Edit. Shows, do something more clean for the thumbnail. Because this, I don't even have 56 angry users. It's misleading, bro. Okay. Pretty sure we saved. Okay, so yeah, this is what will happen a lot. We have to like redirect it, and that's why you really need to know your code, your app like very, very well. And for this, like from this is basically like we're gonna start. This is the main agent, Claudius. I mainly use him basically for, well, I only use him for the coding parts. We have other agents for cold outreach, like sending emails, managing emails. We have an agent for content that I'm using a bit. Agent for research. We have well, let's just show. So this is Atticus is for finance. Finance, and like I filed taxes with him yesterday, like managing all this like finance stuff basically. We have Galen, which is I guess a funny name. Yeah, we have Galen, who is in charge of health and my personal training stuff. Because right now I have an ACL rupture, so I'm recovering. So he helps me with that. I chat with him Telegram, and he handles food and stuff. We have Cicero, who is doing like outreach. Who else? Yeah, like we have Petronius, who is like does content. Oh, and Pliny, who does research. These are the main boys. Let's get back in the mix here. Pop out the chat. Sure. Okay. So, all right. This is the architecture. And by the way, I don't even mind showing like these things. Like today, the edge is definitely on like marketing stuff. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, like knowing what and how to build is quite important as well. How to leverage AI. So, okay. Copy stage, background stage, compose. Exactly. This is the exact shape. Okay. Okay, so we can have people setting their own thumbnail text, face emotion, design style. Yeah, featured object, good. Featured element image and object. Huh. Okay. Why are these different? Okay, so now let's see. Okay. B1 architecture first. Like, what's B1? It's like branch one, I guess. Okay. Wait, what is he saying? Okay. Both downstream branches build against. The field list types, which are simple versus advanced, versus the override data shape. Okay. It waits for the contract. There's an honest, your instinct said UX after backend still managing. Okay, until we see a lever actually work. Bro. What is going on here? Okay. Branch on, freeze, contract. See, like, it's like, so, this is like sometimes like the tilting part just like speaks in like abstract terms. Okay. Let's just get the clarification. Okay, now I did type.
I am the law.
Because yeah, like something. Okay. What type each is okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So it's actually okay. So it added a branch. Okay, bro. Thanks for. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then we test the backend. Okay. Then the interface. So this is like the full architecture first. Then we develop each part. Oh yeah, and fix the auto style. Okay. Please spawn. Okay. Please spawn all of these sub branches so I can load them up in separate sessions and start working on them. So I guess, yeah, for now I will start working on B1 and maybe in parallel on B4. And give me the launch prompts in here as well so I can just copy paste them into the new sessions. What you're seeing here, guys, is a lot of iteration of working with these agents back and forth. This is kind of the really optimized version of getting stuff done fast. So what you're okay, I think this is okay. This is interesting. Probably this one can help you guys. Or at least it's gonna be interesting. So, what I'm doing now, like, there's like a lot of stuff we have to change on this dashboard here. Basically, we're kind of like redoing it. So it has like many moving parts, many like subtopics. And the way I found like to work the fastest is like we define and break down those subtopics. And we start attacking them in parallel, like kind of like we're doing like multi-tabling here. And yeah, you're gonna see how that looks like in a second. What do we think about this one? This is legit. This is legit. Did it update? Okay, I think it updated. Or, I mean, this is kind of like kind of like angry dad on vacation kind of vibe. Not really going for this. This is depressed dad on vacation. And this is like other outreach stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is actually important. So on each branch, yeah, I wanted to basically load up the context and then I brainstorm with it back and forth before implementation. We refine the game plan and then we build it. In its own Git work tree. Let's maybe just interrupt it so we give it this new thing. Maybe we should put in like some of my, yeah. Let's see. Do we have access to some of my AI music? Okay, we do. No, we don't. Kind of log in here on the second screen. Oh, okay, I guess I have to approve the sign in. Okay. I have to be careful, like, with to not be a noob. And like expose sensitive stuff. Okay, did I log in now? Hopefully. Yes. How's like live stream doing? Let's see. Guys, let's see. We have like 5 viewers here. How are you guys doing? Let's get some interaction going in the chat while Claude, like Emperor Claudius. What do you guys want to see in this session? Or do you want to talk poker? Let me know. Let's see. Let's leverage the fact that you are here and that I am here in this moment in time in the universe. Come on, see. Someone in the chat. Some hello, some stuff like because I'm still not sure if like my chat is working or if I have to refresh it. This is live, so you guys are allowed to write in there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is basically like how I'm working. Load context, brainstorm and refine the game plan, then build. And these will be like very important architecture decisions that I will have to think through hard. Because this is like the core of my app. If we get this wrong, that really sucks. But I've been thinking about this a lot, so I kind of have like some rough ideas. We can see like what's going viral in the online business niche in the meantime. 5 passive income ideas for shy introverts. Damn, bro. Yeah, reading PDFs, probably. Apparently this one is doing quite good. 28k views compared to like his average at least. I mean, this is probably like if you get like a lot of views, this is probably the most out. I would probably say like, yeah, passive income, online business. This is probably passive income, probably the one of the most competitive niches out there, because everybody wants to make money online passively. I mean, this one is good. No experience. I mean, this is the perfect one. No experience, 10 remote jobs that pays Nigerians $50 per hour. And unsurprisingly, this video made 100x their average views. So she has 4k subs, got like 31k views in 1 month. I spent a lot of time on this like research feature, but I have some ideas to make it even better. Okay, I mean, soon we're gonna like really jump in the mix like really hard, like once we have these branches going. But in the meantime, we can see. In the meantime, we can find out. God damn it, this. I mean,
I am the law.
okay. Oh yeah, and that's kind of like my Dota/Warcraft notification when my agent gets done. Okay. Earn dollars. Okay.
Jobs that pays. This video might be one of the most important videos you watch this year. Today I'm going to show you 10 remote jobs that pays between $20 to $50 per hour. And the best part is you don't need any experience to start.
Sick.
But here is the twist. Most people are only applying on crowded platforms like Fiverr and Upwork. That's why they struggle to get hired. In this video, I'm going to show you several lesser known to train artificial intelligence by reviewing responses, labeling data, and ranking answers. You don't need coding skills.
Website tester.
Userbrain.com. You create a tester account.
I mean, okay. Online chat support.
Have you reached a verdict?
Online researcher. I mean, no experience needed. I'm not sure about this one.
Less competitive websites where you can apply for this job.
Her audio broke.
Anytime from anywhere.
I mean,
Applying for this job. AskWonder.com respondents. You record your screen time and speak.
okay, bro. Sure. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the launch prompt. Well, let's just like do it and paste. Okay. Okay. Let's load this one up as well, and let's get in the lab, like for real now. Let's get in the mix, boys. Let's get some of that, some of those bangers going. This one.
Locking forward motion.
Probably have to turn it down lower on the stream. Okay, something like this.
Leave humanity behind.
All right. Okay, so let's rename. Let's rename them so we can keep them relevant, and we know like what we are working on at each stage. So this one would be auto style. Okay.
Locking forward motion.
So this is loading.
Leave humanity behind. God of War is in session.
This is like my own work track that I made, by the way, for grinding. Okay.
Have you reached a verdict?
Okay, so now. Okay, it's actually asking us the questions. Okay, the hard questions.
Have you reached a verdict?
Yes.
Locking forward motion.
Okay. This is important, so I guess we kind of we will refactor this, change this like faceless, and basically this like duo mode. Yeah, that's gonna be important for sure. Okay, fills some fields, leaves other blanks, overrides. Okay. Okay, now we can get cooking. Yeah, so first of all, like if everything is filled in, yeah, I would still probably not skip the copy stage. And I do really like the idea of when a user inputs something in those fields, the copy stage actually sees those, like in the same way if someone uploads an image as a featured element or something, such that the copy stage sees them and then can build the rest of the thumbnail around what the user has input pre-generation, so it can work together with the user. When it constructs the thumbnail. New line. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is where I would definitely set the visual style. Yeah, no, definitely going with this one. Okay. For what simple mode adds on top of the current flow, everything else stays gap filled. Confirm the set. Okay, I like this. Okay, simple field set. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I think this is kind of good actually. Headline, face mode, and visual style. I mean, do they need anything? Well, the generation mode, fast or premium for sure. But I guess these stay universal. Okay. So when someone, like when a basic user comes in, they just want to paste this in, click generate. Maybe like, yeah, set the title, set the colors. In this mode, they still have access to the branding colors, right? And the generation mode, as in fast versus premium. And the input style, link versus transcript. And maybe in the future we could implement prompt here as well as an input field for generation. But yes, as the customizable stuff, basically, yeah, having the thumbnail text and the face mode and the visual style, this is indeed kind of the core. What do you think? When a user there, okay, the answer, okay. Oh, this is okay. This is a very good question. Like, because normally you would put in like max 4 words on the thumbnail, but people just decide to like write their life story on it sometimes. We're not the design police, indeed. Yeah, so I like it. Honor it, but soft flag. Let them put their 12 words on the thumbnail if they really want. Oof, okay, this is an important one. Progressive disclosure. Customize, expand. So yeah, kind of like having one form. So kind of like keeping it here. So like hiding this. So like having this, the basic stuff, and then you can like scroll down to customize even further. Ooh, I think this is actually, this is actually good. Marco Schlitz, hey bro, what's going on? Thank you for getting back in the streets and sharing this. Yeah, bro. Very much welcome. How's it going? Are you like, well, like, are you into this AI stuff? Are you curious about this? Cool, bro. Yeah, I mean, this is basically what I've been doing like every day, like 24/7 for like the last like 7-8 months. So yeah, I've tested a ton of approaches and stuff, and like what I'm kind of I this is kind of like why I'm streaming as well. I think showing how like my workflow looks right now, I think can be quite valuable to people, because I worked like a ton on like what's the best workflow to do with like AI agents, and like what's crazy clutter that you don't really even need, and what are like the very like the basics that give you the biggest like return on investment. So yeah. What are you like? Are you building something with agents or what? Let's see. Okay. And by the way, Marco, what's your opinion on this? I mean, I think I'm kind of like sharing like my work sessions and like how I build a business. I think that's quite exciting, like how you build an actual business. My business is live. This is like a real business. Like I have users paying for it. So I think it's kind of like a cool journey building this up, and like sharing like the lessons with you guys, and like maybe like building stuff together. Well, yeah, let's first see. Yeah, I've been using ChatGPT since it came out. Mostly academic writing, yep. Using it for more complex tasks. Yeah, I think that's kind of like the paradigm shift that has been going on over the past 6 months. Like from this like ChatGPT era, where we were just kind of talking to a chat, where now we are transitioning to like more action based, and like we can get agents and this kind of stuff, like we can get it like to do stuff for us, and you don't even need to be that technical. You want to develop a tool for a network mapping and analysis for our NGO. Okay. How would that help you? Like, what do you want to get? What do you want to get from it? Yeah, I can give you an overview of the setup, bro, for sure. So, I mean, yeah, let's see this like last question. I was thinking about like simple and advanced mode here, like a toggle here at the top. But maybe this is not the best shape. Yeah, maybe this is smarter. Like having this basic section, and then the more you scroll down, the more you can like customize it. This is actually what a full stack developer girl I dated a bit suggested. So she was pretty good at UX, user experience. So yeah, I think this is kind of like what we're going for. So let's lock this in, and I will answer you, Marco. Yeah, let's go for this. I think this is actually the smarter one. Let's see what we get. So yeah, really quick, like my setup. I think the biggest win. Okay, so I think I'm gonna like try to prioritize like from the biggest wins and like the most important stuff I think people can do to improve their setup. First of all, what I'm using Claude Code. Yeah, so I'm using Claude Code, and my honest opinion, you don't need agents like specialized. Like when I say agents, I'm saying like agents that are specialized by tasks, by type of tasks. But if you're only doing, realistically, if you're only doing coding and you're like building stuff, you don't need separate agents. It's like basically you have a general, like just Claude in general is just good for coding. You just kind of like launch like Claude in the terminal. So I mean, I'm kind of using, so right now I have shortcuts in my terminal. So like Claudius is basically my main orchestrator agent, and like this is like kind of like my co-founder in a way. That's kind of like how I set this up. So now the second very like what this like where is Claudius set up? So this is the second really huge thing I want to share. And it's set up in Obsidian. So this is where my agents kind of like get their context from, and this is kind of like the big level up, I think, for most people. And basically, this is where Claudius lives, or like the other agents, and this is where I build up the context over everything, so the agents can like go and pick up the relevant information, right? So we build up this library of like, so yeah, we have the content section here, we have finance, we have like journal where I'm doing that day-to-day tasks, we have personal where I'm working on self-growth and stuff. We have Snaptime, which is the name of our app, and this is like all of the stuff we are working on. So I can just like point it, and I will just like show you like a quick view. Open graph view. So this is kind of like all the interconnected stuff. So this is how it can grab context of what we are working on selectively, because right now context is a big bottleneck still. So you have index files, and you see like how everything is interlinked here. And this is like, I think, the biggest level up for people. Jova, let's go, bro. Giovanni, welcome. So I think this could probably like help you guys quite a bit. So yeah, this is kind of like what I'm proposing a lot. Just like get Obsidian, because this is basically what you can yeah, build. And this is like good because it's .md files. AI is natively very good with .md files, like markdown files, and Obsidian is only markdown files. So this is easy to read for you and AI. So yeah, just like start working with this and start building nodes in it that the AI can use. That's kind of like the second, like I would say, like a really big win. Your NGO is like 30 years old. Nice, man. Wow. What is it? Yeah, can you say like what's the NGO about? Let's see. It's 30 years old. Okay. Nice. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a very like mature. Would you call it an NGO a business? I was kind of like say like it's a mature business. Inform your new updated strategy and build alliances to work closer together. Share our impact more directly with our network. Oh, okay. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is like an interesting use case you're talking about, Marco. This is good. Yeah, this could be like, I think AI could help quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, if you have like questions about like ideas for implementation, we can definitely, yeah, can definitely shoot, and we can discuss it. So kind of, because what I'm hearing is like you want to kind of start to like basically track things, maybe like track things better, so it's more visible. So you can then like share your what's going on and everything, like maybe even have like an automated feed. to kind of like show people keep people updated and keep track of the tasks of everything you're doing well. And it's kind of like easily visible instead of people start like just creating reports and stuff, right? I think AI can be very good with that. And I mean, yeah, like for that kind of stuff, like I think, yeah, maybe database for the more technical stuff, and then like Obsidian to keep track of context is like very good. Okay, let's see, locked and shipped. Let's see what we are getting locked in here. User fills the field. Yeah. Oh, fuck, wait, I had this as well. Oh, by the way, a note I had from before. I forgot to paste this in, I think. Okay, leaves it blank. Okay, but you can see it. Okay, he's actually suggested the same thing. No, skip that, yeah. Okay. Headline. I mean, just call it thumbnail text, bro. Face mode, visual style. Rendering instructions. Ooh, okay, this is good. Headlines are literally soft flag, never block. Okay, we're not the design police. Okay, bro, yeah. But yeah, but I kind of like looking at like what you're saying, like with the interviews and stuff, Marco. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like if you need any help with that, just let me know. I'm kind of like experimenting. Like I'm actually like, I am on this side quest lately, so I'm helping a kindergarten as well with their like flows of like tracking kids' progress, and like I kind of like I enjoy doing like a few hours a week doing these side quests of like helping other businesses. Because I learn like this, I learn as well. Okay. Okay. Never skip the copy stage. Yeah, I had it. Okay. You're killing it. Okay, bro. Okay, that removes the trap entirely, and the reason is the right one. The value is in compute savings. It's the code construction for sure, for sure. As author, yeah, okay, exactly. Yeah, and this part will be important, how we implement this part in a smart way. Yes. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna generalize. Yeah. Perfect, perfect. Making some progress, boys. Okay. Copy stage never, and like copy, by the way, it's like, so it makes sense for you guys. Like copy is when it does the copywriting and selects the design, creates the whole concept for the thumbnail. It's kind of like this copy is kind of the creative director. Okay, never skips, good. Okay. Okay, so we can close this out, broski. Okay, so now, okay.
I am the law.
This is like a serious session here now. We're getting the meat of it. Yeah, I mean, this is done. This is done. We have so we made the main brainstorm. Now we are like brainstorming the subcomponents. Branch. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna think about, okay, what can people customize? Because right now they cannot customize too much. But from what we saw with the actual users, they do want to customize more stuff in their thumbnails. Okay. Okay, let's just... So see, like I don't even want to like come up with the prompts. Like, hey, just give me the prompt to start a different session. And I start different sessions also to reset context, to start up fresh. That's quite important as well. So let's fire this one up. This is... Okay, I'm gonna rename it B2. Oh, this is a different one. And well, auto style redo. Whoa. Put it back in there. I kind of want it, yeah, like this order. This is another hack I'm doing. I'm kind of like ordering them by priority, so I can always work on the highest priority tab. All right, so let's... Well, this is... Well, you... Bro, you should have asked me this before you give me this. Okay, never mind. Claudius, another session. So yeah, I really like this idea of like tackling things separately. Okay. So this is the third branch. We're gonna use here is like for the user experience. But actually, I think we're gonna use, you know what, guys? Maybe we are gonna do something interesting here. And use something that's been getting a lot of hype lately, and that's Claude Design. For this specific branch. But yeah, we'll see about that. Maybe we still do some initial thinking here. Some more drafting, then we move to Claude Design. But yeah, let's actually, while these two branches are thinking, why not? Let's just launch Claude Design. Is this the link? Claude.ai/design? Yeah. Meet Claude Design. Hey, bro. I mean, let's just like attach it here. Okay, and I guess let's just like log in. Okay, no, wait, it just logged in. Okay. Let's close this. Sure. Skip intro, bro. Wireframe. And this is like, apparently this is very good for making like a beautiful design. Like the name says, beautiful design for your website or like web app, whatever. Marco, downloading Obsidian. Okay, bro. Wow. Wow. Good shit. You're fast. Implementing like,
Have you reached a
that's good. Implementing instantly. I like it.
Lock in forward motion.
Yeah, sure. Can connect on the Discord. Are you on my Discord? If not, I would just like paste in my username here.
God of War is in session.
Okay. But I think like, okay.
Have you reached a verdict?
Yeah, so maybe we just do that here. Okay, this is like the user experience design. This is gonna be, I think maybe we need a bit more context before we get into this. But this will be this, I promise, definitely this will be probably one of the most fun parts of this session. Okay. All right. Damn, okay. Context loaded, okay.
Leave humanity behind. God of War is in session.
Okay, so what I do when it's like a big thing like this, I basically, because so I think brainstorming process is actually like very important, because again, this is like how you refine a vision. And well, let's just like move this away for now. And so how I refine is like, as I read through it, because like I'm not gonna like spend like a few minutes reading through all of it and then come back to each point. As I read through it, I kind of give my take on shaping the direction we go. So for example, like this first point. Yeah, so I do agree with your first point now, the authoritative pattern.
Leave humanity behind. God of War.
Yeah, right now, exactly. It's kind of like getting triggered only if someone adds a photo, right? At least in the standard generation. So I guess what we want to do is do a more generalized modular approach here, where basically, well, right now it basically triggers when someone uploads a custom image for the background. But yeah, like we should have it trigger now in this new model. We want to trigger it anytime we have a custom field. So it's just probably should be more of a on-off switch of like, oh, we have something custom or not, and that something custom can be any type of field. And yeah, the copy stage will build around it. Yo, DVK, this feels so boring compared to poker. I would actually say it's way less boring than poker. I mean, for me at least. But I think like for anyone. And like, I'll tell you why. Poker is just like, I guess, yes, yeah, it's more dynamic. It's less boring in the sense of there's real stakes on your decision. So it's like money flying around. But you kind of get used to that and desensitized. Well, to a degree. But like with poker, like, I don't know, like 90% of your decisions are just like standard. Or are like just kind of like, yeah, frictionless. So you don't have to, like, it doesn't really, I feel like you don't really have to think that much through new situations and new problems. But here, as you can see, I'm in like, yeah, this, for example, like this session, that's why I wanted to share this session. This is only thinking through new problems. It's like, you're like really kind of like using your brain to max capacity constantly in this type of like building session. So that's how I see it. Like, I think poker, a lot of this is just like the repetitive, boring grind. Whereas if you're like building something new with AI, I mean, it really stimulates like this whole like problem solving aspects and creativity. And if you want to do good shit, you actually have to think really hard. So that's the part I enjoy, like really thinking through this. So for example, and that's why like I would encourage you guys to like, or like anyone, like just like vibe code an app or something, like for fun, because like, again, like this is my app, and it makes it so fun when like what I'm doing is like, also in this session is like, I have my app like for generating thumbnails. I have users, I have people who are actually paying me to like use this platform. It was just kind of crazy. And I basically like, I can see like roughly how they're using the platform and where their friction is. And now I have to like, I see like, okay, this is what's not working. This is like this unexpected ways people are using my platform in, and this is where it's failing them. So for me now, it's like, okay, I see the problem. Like, I see where my users are having problems with this product I built. And then I take those problems, I see the actual user friction. And again, I actually have this like compiled here where it's going bad for them. It's like, okay, how can I rebuild, like shift my app to be a better business, to be a better product based on people's usage patterns? So yeah, I think that's really interesting, kind of building a business from scratch, just using your mind. Poker is cool as well. Obviously, poker is awesome. For me, this feels like the next level up. And this is where like a ton of money is and will be. Marco, okay. Well, I'll just give you I'll put my Discord in the chat as well, so you can just like, because I am obviously streaming now. Okay. My Discord. So you can add me. Okay. So going back to the whole problem here. we were saying. Oh yeah, so this is important. So probably something generic here, maybe like in the prompt or something, or in the system prompt that flips on when there is any custom field from the user. So it knows to build around it. What do you think? How do you think we should do this? New line. And for number 2, the copy workbench. Sure, why not? Spawn an active branch, please. And give me the copy paste launch prompt here, so I can fire it up in a separate session, and ideally it can run end to end without me. So we can basically instantiate this workbench where you can experiment independently from me. Which is fucking awesome. So here, like, okay, we don't have this. Yeah, okay, just go build it. Okay. Well, let's see what it wants to do with it. Okay, B3 form sends. Okay, generation. Okay. Oh, this is important. So of course, I mean, like custom fields that are not really populated now. Of course, we don't put into this the face mode, for example. Can you guys hear the music, by the way? Okay. Okay, B3 sends. Okay, translates to existing 2 booleans. Exactly. This is for the face mode discussion now. Yeah, I mean, we already have the architecture built for switching these, right? So that's good. We already have strong wiring. Probably we don't really need to do much. Okay, guys, maybe it's time to see something, to show you guys something fun. Because I'm getting hungry and it's time to speak to our health agent to order us some food. This is kind of like how I'm eating most of the time. So, hey bro, it's time to order some food. So, first meal of the day. Maybe we just order actually one big meal, or we do one big order to kind of have us set up for the whole day. So look it up, please, and give me like 3 options. Food. Okay, so I'm gonna have food on the way soon. Okay. Now we have, okay, so this we discussed. This. Lift it out. Now with item B, I guess it ties into what I was saying above, right? Ooh, okay, this is merge. This is a bit technical. Okay, output. Oh, okay. And for the merge semantics, yeah, I guess echo then overwrite. As long as it still builds around the user's inputs.
Have you reached a verdict?
Ooh. Okay, this is an interesting one. This is an interesting question though. Because okay, why? So when we generate, so okay, not this one, this is just like a different style, but when we do generation, so like here 56 angry users, we have 2 rows, so 1 row, 2 rows, and actually our AI kind of decides the spacing as well. But when people input their own text, how do we solve it? Like, because they will not put the spacing for sure. So I guess like we kind of leave it. So again, it's kind of like it's like mini problems, a chain of like mini problems that you have to solve. Which I definitely like. Okay. So yeah, I mean this will we'll probably just leave it to the AI. Fork 1. Well, who owns the headline break? Something I'm thinking about actually, because the copy stage is doing it already now. So why wouldn't it do it for when the user inputs it as well? Because maybe sometimes people will put in way too many words and maybe it needs to be 3 lines. So maybe there's like a switch when someone has their own thumbnail text. And then it gets split into lines by the AI as well. Like in a similar way how it's doing it now for the generated text, right? Because we do have a layer where it's already splitting it to keep it balanced on the thumbnail. And yeah, I do like the idea, maybe even that when it sees like an input from a user with a lot of words in the thumbnail text, maybe can build a design around that as well. To try to save the design as much as possible from my noob users. New line. And by the way, like this is kind of like how I'm working down through them. So as you can see, like some stuff I already decide, some stuff like I have to keep going back and forth. And then like I just keep going back and forth and I really, okay, this is now solved until like everything is, go back and forth until like everything is solved one by one. And then I go to building. Because AI is still not that advanced at this point. Like it's still need to use judgment. And you still need to like push on it and like, yeah, drive it. For, I mean, for the very important stuff like I'm doing here. Okay, validation depth. Wait, what is it asking here? Simple, oh, lever, okay, for the simple generation. Oh, okay, yeah, for the advanced, okay. Okay, this is for the testing. To make sure we have it right. Yeah, here we can do a mix for sure, full render on the 3 simple ones. And then layer A for like when we go advanced mode and the rest of the placeholders. Yeah, do it with layer A to iterate and test, but and once those pass and those are good, still do like a few with the layer B as well with thorough testing. And don't worry about the credits. And yeah, just use the Gemini Nano Banana 2, aka the fast generation. What do you think? Let's see what it thinks. And then like, yeah, now like we're gonna work through these gradually. And I hope it's okay. No, we should put it on max effort, even though it consumes a lot. But again, this is important shit. And then we'll see, okay, what we're gonna eat today. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be right back. Have to go pee.
Leave humanity behind. God of War is in session. Locking forward motion. Leave humanity behind. God of War is in session.
All right. Back in the mix. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we are getting to eat. Yeah, okay.
Locking forward motion.
Okay, I like it. So we have sushi. Okay. Sea bass shit. Okay, and some sushi stuff. Okay. Mixed grill. Okay, this is not bad either.
God of War is in session.
Grilled secondo branzi. What the fuck is that? Tipasti grilled veg. I mean, this kind of looks. This kind of like sounds good. Kind of feel like Greek Mediterranean grill. And this kind of sounds fresh. But it's only 1.3k calories. Maybe we should go with for this one then. Sea bass, tofu, broccoli, asparagus. Okay. Hmm. Nah, let's just go for this.
Leave humanity behind. God of War is in session.
Okay. So we have this. Now we can clear this up. I mean, kind of okay. Kind of want to work in Claude Code a bit. Okay, the agent is ordering food for us as we speak in the browser. Okay, good. But yeah, with this, I am thinking about iterating on this.
Leave humanity behind. God of War is in session.
In Claude Design. In here. Okay, let's go. Well, okay, maybe this is a bit overkill then.
Have you reached a verdict?
His fries heavy. Okay, now the clean grill patty. Okay. Yeah, I guess pivot, bro.
I am the law.
Leave humanity behind.
Wireframe. Okay.
God of War.
Your designs, examples, design systems. Whoa, it's the poker. It's a poker thing, okay. Ooh, looks kind of cool. I do have a design system though. Oh, okay, here it is. Project name, okay, I guess. Dashboard refactor. Attach code base, yes.
Lock in.
Let's just like do this on this other screen, just in case. Drop the front, okay, or browse. Okay, but it doesn't work on this, okay.
Leave humanity behind.
Have to launch it in this other session.
God of War is in session.
Okay, so I think this will work. Yeah, maybe we can try this Claude Design out. Wait, what? Okay, then I guess I have to drop the whole folder in here. Because now that... Why is that button gone? Do we connect GitHub? Maybe. So we can get connected to our... Only select repositories for sure, okay. Okay. Okay, it's connecting. Good, good, good. And in the meantime, we can keep solving this. Well, okay, why didn't... Okay, I guess I just have to. Okay, so we're gonna build another session for creating this whole workbench thing. This is for like testing, like running the... So like such that the AI can just run the tests itself. This is not working. We have to set this up. Wait, how did I... Fuck me. I closed the wrong window. Well, yeah. Should be connected to my... Disconnect settings.
I am the law.
Okay, well, let's just try it. What's the worst that can happen? And yeah, let's get the launch prompt for this. Wait, how's the food doing? Okay, we are gonna eat some tuna, some chicken breast, some Greek salad, and some veggies. Okay, bro. hungry as fuck, so let's just set in the order while we work to build the next $1 billion solo founder AI business. Okay, view card. Sure, let's just order everything. Get the meals done for the day. Because I only ate a protein bar. And it's 6 p.m. So we would have 116 grams of protein. Wait, how is this only 1.2k calories? This cannot be. Bogdan. Salud. Hello. Tony Stark ordering food. Yeah. Yeah, I have a health agent. Well, because of my knee injury. It's hard for me to hit my protein for the day usually and my calories because I tend to undereat and not eat enough protein. So now I just don't even have to, and it also like does my grocery shopping. So I don't have to think about it. Would you build something like this? Or do you think it's too overkill?
Have you reached a verdict?
I basically give it access to my vault. Okay. Let's see what, well, let's see if we get. Okay. Okay. Sure, I mean, let's just start from this and let's see. Okay, okay. Sure, I mean, okay, let's try to go for this. So regarding our Thumb Vibe Studio repo, I think that's the name. And then boom, paste everything. Let's see what it does. I did not really work with Claude Design. Claude has some questions. Bro, I literally connected my GitHub. I don't even know what a wireframe is, but I'm guessing it's kind of skeleton before we build a. Okay, this is like a long one. Okay, we're gonna have to get the GitHub link. I guess it's this one. Yeah. Okay, and well, let's first. So this is when it gets interesting because like I have like my attention split in like 3-4 directions. So my methodology that I built up is prioritize the most demanding one, and prioritize the most important task. And while while the important task is thinking, basically it's working, then go to the second most important and so on. I think it's like quite a good way of working. So you don't, because now like this is kind of like more fun. So I kind of like want to do this, but yeah, then you're not very efficient. And this is just like I have to like go through like a lot of annoying stuff. So I kind of naturally want to avoid this, but let's attack it. Where is the... Okay. Discard and exit. Okay. Okay, trigger becomes simple. Is anything locked? No. Not did someone upload an image. Okay, this is good. Switch. Lock. What does KV mean? Okay. Okay, Ani. Okay, flips on. Okay. One generic builder iterates whatever is locked. And emits one authoritative line per field. Good to see the beast in action. Hey. Like now you're kind of putting me on the spot because I never pronounced your name out loud. Mogilny? How would I even pronounce it in English? Or like, I guess not in English. I would pronounce it like Mogilny. Mogilny. I don't know. How far off am I? Okay. Okay, image says, okay. Okay, image says its own subblock. Okay, on actual bytes. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, this would need him to like look at it, yeah. Dynamic addendum, not the system prompt, okay. A no lock generation stays, okay, nice. Keep the pipeline good, like solid like now, robust, I like it. Zero regression, okay, model follows instructions. Okay, this is good, this is good. Okay, start lean, it's reversible, okay. Face mode is not in the locks. You're right, it's structural, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just like a different generation mode. Okay, perfect. I agree with this chunk. It's a Russian hockey player. I actually never knew like where your name came from. That's very random. A Russian hockey player. Are you that big? Is this like, yeah, are you that big into hockey? That's kind of rare in Europe. Okay, let's see. Let's get in the mix with this one. Getting so hungry. Let the AI line break the user's okay, like it already does for okay. Yeah, sure. And adapt the design around an overstuffed headline. Love it, but it creates a subtle hole I want to plug. I just hand the model all these words and say use these. A model under pressure sometimes rewards zero equity, quietly becomes no equity. Why would the model be under pressure? I'm not threatening it. That was silently... Okay. Now with the AI line break, I don't know, like, let's think about this. Is there a more elegant way to do this? Maybe just run a spacing algorithm on it or something, like maybe just run it through that. Because this should not be like a hard problem. Maybe we don't even need to have an LLM do it. It could be quite deterministic, right? I'm not even sure the LLM does it actually now in our pipeline. Does it do it, or does it get automated as well? Deterministically. Yeah, let's discuss this. To do it in a robust, efficient way. New line. And yeah, maybe I was kind of overreaching when it has to, like, we kind of have to say to build around it. I mean, I'm guessing like the composition layer will just do this intuitively. Because I'm guessing we don't need the AI to do this, maybe. Yeah, so yeah, let's work on this. New line. Okay. Yeah, okay, I don't like this. It sounds... Oh. Forgot this one. Yeah, this part I don't like. I don't think it's like, I think it's a trap of like creating clutter where you don't really need to have clutter. So maybe like, yeah, I want to push back here. Maybe we can find something more elegant.
Leave humanity behind. God of War is in session.
Oh, okay. It did give me the prompt here. But so this is where it constructs its own testing grounds for what I'm implementing now. So here, for example, I just trust it. This is workbench. Okay, some tasks are running. Yeah, I'm just gonna close them actually. It's childhood hero. Nice, bro. Yeah, exactly, because yeah, you don't have connection to Russia, right? The speech to text tool. Yeah, it's actually like Windows native. Like everyone, like people have it. They just don't know they have it. You just press Windows key plus H and it just like appears here. And it's actually better than most tools. See? It even does punctuation. And it just needs to be good enough. Because, I mean, Claude will understand. Okay. So yeah, let's paste this in. Clear. This is the design style. This is the food. Which, okay. Gonna be here in 48 minutes. Okay, so this is running. Let's see let's try to fill in some of the Claude Design thing. Wait. Question timed out, go with defaults. Come on, bro. Why? Ah. God damn it. But, fuck. Like, why does it have to time out the questions? Can we pause and you ask the questions again? What's the problem with waiting for people to answer the questions? Okay, good. Wireframe fidelity. Sure. Sure. Sketchy, I guess. I guess, sure. Okay, which surfaces? Everything. Hybrid. Well, I guess the whole generation dashboard, except the library. Okay, sure. Sticky note up, whatever. Which interactive tweaks should I? Face mode global toggle. Okay, switch. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess this one is important. This one not really right now. Oh, this one is important. The switch is not. Okay. Maybe these. Okay, which 4 asset? I mean, so I hope it doesn't expire again. Which 4 assets?
Have you reached a verdict?
Sure. Or whatever, decide for me. Let's just get something going. Okay. 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 Oh, well, yeah, decide for me. Okay. So the main goal for this is to redo the whole user experience for the dashboard in a way that makes sense according to this new mode we are building, this simple versus advanced. And I'm fine with reordering a lot of the elements and put them in places where they make most sense. So I want a flow that's good and intuitive for the average user. So it can be good and intuitive for very noob YouTubers, but also for, let's say, a professional designer if he wants to customize and put in his vision. Okay, let's see what we get from this. Okay, this is running. Okay, back to the important thing. Food, I guess we can close. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so we are. Let's make this, maybe some people can see this on the mobile. Okay. So what happens today? Okay, okay, just takes, yeah, background. Okay, this is fine. Title is never broken. Okay, that's true. You're right on both counts, of course, bro. Here's a linear design. Tiny pure function, balance caps. Okay. That's it. The LLM never touches the user's words at all. Oh yeah, exactly. We can do that. We can do it before we feed it. Oh yeah, with your solution, you're kind of saying, yeah, we can probably do the line breaks before we feed it, right? To the LLM, to the copy stage. New line. Okay. It's pure. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely try this out. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Good. We also point the generated path at it. Yeah, that's the question. If the current pipeline, we do it with the current thumbnail text that's generated by the LLM.
Lock in. Forward motion.
Wait, A in B2, what? Wait, oh, B2 is this branch. I was like, wait.
Leave
Okay,
humanity
so
behind.
the balancer does the break for generated text 2.
God of War is in session.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess let's just, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And with the fork, you mean? Yeah, I guess we should go for A for now, just when people input something themselves. But to test this out, this function you're talking about, yeah, I kind of want to see some example outputs of what it would give us after we build it. And it should be based on some real editing jobs where people try to change the thumbnail text or whatever, just do like different word lengths from
God of War is in
2 till 10. Because, I mean, with this function, I guess danger is it doesn't split in a logical manner that it would make sense for the viewer of the thumbnail. So it can create awkward line breaks. I guess that's my concern. What do you think about that? Or do we just eat that? Let's see what Claude Code did. I don't know why I asked for this mode. Okay.
Leave humanity behind.
Okay, so we have, I mean, why does this, like, why do I see just like, I would like to see the actual note. Okay, bro. Okay. So we are looking at the full generation flow. Beginning, end of a single section. Okay, so I like this being at the top. Oh, I mean, this is interesting. Well, you're kind of assuming some, like, if someone pastes the link here, I mean, this is not how it works, bro. This is not how my app works. When you paste the link, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't do this. It doesn't like pull the video info. Only after. Ha. Okay. So then you, okay, whatever. Then you have the headline, which is whatever thumbnail text. No link, paste the transcript instead. Okay, this is kind of smart. I like this part. This is, okay, this is smart, okay. Okay. Okay, then we have, okay, who is in it? Faceless duo. Me, okay, I mean, me, duo, faceless. Faceless should be the last one, I guess. Okay. And yeah, okay, visual style. Okay, we put this in auto and customize. Okay, advanced controls. Painting your thumbnail. I mean, this is actually a cool touch as well. What's happening? Reading, writing, painting, composing. Stay or close will notify you. Well, I guess we'll have to notify them if we put that in. Okay, then the 4 thumbnails ready. I do like this idea of being able to like have like 3 thumbnails ready. I mean, we have something to work with here. And you're, whoa, I mean, this is kind of sick. Okay, I would not gonna lie. This is kind of sick. Like, it's suggesting a lot of like smart stuff for the app. Okay. Okay. Shit, bro. Okay. Damn. Okay. Let's see some other stuff. Okay, generate form. YouTube URL. Oh, okay, so this is, yeah, with manual transcript. Yeah. I think I like the first option. Okay, 1. So yeah. Okay. Replicate a winning style. And this can... Oof, fuck, bro, this is good. So they're saying like replica a winning style. Okay, sure. Replica, custom background, co-star, faceless. Nah, I don't like this.
I am the law.
Okay, let's see the next thing. Smart defaults. Oh, okay, this is the title. Okay, no pro. Okay. I don't really like this. Or I guess.
Locking forward motion.
Have you reached a verdict?
Smart defaults. Okay, I mean this. Okay, this is legit. Damn, bro. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is a lot to work through. But this is sick. I like it. Let's go back in the lab. Okay. To forwards, there are only 1 to 3 possible split points. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's see how do we. The classic ugly break is leaving a function. How to win at poker exactly. Okay. Heavily scroll down any line that ends on an article preposition. Oh, okay. We can. Okay. Exactly. We can be smart. We don't need LLMs. It's balanced but never break across a phrase string. This is strong. Generally awkward cases are okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, if B3. Oh yeah, okay, I like it. So if the user, like if the noob guy just like puts the line breaks, yeah, that's good. Okay, I do agree. If the user has a multi-line input, we just take that. And I guess we should keep in mind in the design that we can allow for that. New line. We can escalate hard cases later. Okay, sure. Solve, okay. Flag, okay, sure.
Leave humanity behind.
I am the law.
Is in session.
Okay. I don't know what this means. Okay. So it has iterated. Okay. This is cool. Women are evil. Sure. Buying a home. Okay, this is actually good. Okay, this is good. Nah, bro, this is good enough to lock it up. And
Have you reached a verdict?
okay, maybe.
Locking forward motion.
Get some funk. Get some funk in the mix. Okay. I mean, this will be an actual, like, serious one. An actual serious session. So maybe I just get back to this one. This whole design. Let's try to tackle this. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay, this is the fix for auto the visual style of the thumbnail. 3 real forks. Okay, let's see. Let's make some more decisions. Some high stakes decisions. Inline guardrail versus a dedicated subcop. Okay, yeah, inline, sure. Yeah, okay, I like it. Freeform, 2 to 6 words, guard was curated, okay. Freeform plus hard guardrails, yeah. Okay, I like this. Eval only or around time. Yeah. Not a hard retry. Okay, I think we're kinda done with this. Okay, be right back. Food is here. Why did I even come back? I do have a funny walk because I have my torn ACL, so maybe you can see that while I'm walking to open the door. Nice. The food is here. Perfect. Perfect time to end this session here. So, I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Experimenting with this like live stream. Just wanted to just jump in this. And if you're like watching this after the stream was live, let me know. Just reply, like, leave a comment saying action if you want more action. And yeah, I'm gonna think about the format. I would love to take suggestions from you guys with like format stuff. But I said, yeah, like fuck perfection, fuck preparing like for like few months or whatever, like fuck like always postponing it. I felt like, hey, let's just jump in, do a live stream, see how it goes. We had a bit of interaction here. I love it. And we're gonna just like maybe iterate from here. I'm thinking like I can stream my building sessions, or like maybe like we have like a lot of stuff to do. So like building the business, an AI business, it has many interesting parts of it. This was like the more like technical stuff. We can think about like making content about like marketing. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have suggestions. I did want to get back in the mix also because people, I feel like I have a bit of a responsibility. People like who are also thinking about quitting poker, and I want to like show how that is, show how this route is. And I feel like if I'm not posting anything, and if I'm just like absent, I feel like I'm kind of letting some people down that were like relying on me, like, hey, like which is like the best direction to go into. So yeah, kind of multifaceted why I am in the streets. So maybe we get in the streets again. For everyone that's watched,